Hey guys, welcome back to Raw Healing Tarot. My name's Kayla, and today, for my second YouTube video, I've decided to do a pick a card reading. So I set my intentions for this reading to be timeless. So no matter when you're finding it, no matter who you are, where you are, this message is for you. You clicked on this for a reason. You need to hear whatever's about to come out. These all have a bunch of similar cards and different cards and the whole nine, so there's definitely a lot that's going to come through from each one. I feel it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put a screenshot up of the 3 individual decks. Take your time picking which one you want to hear from. I recommend trying your best to choose one. If you do 100% feel drawn to multiple, then listen to more than one. But I know for a fact that I find it more beneficial and I can get my head straight if I just listen to one. So, you know, right before you pick, just go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in, take several breaths if you need to, and we're going to go ahead and get into them. So this is going to be pile number 1. We have pile number 2 and pile number 3. And the red Jasper on top of pile number 1 is the crystal, if you picked that one. There's Citrine on top of pile number 2, and then there's green Aventurine on top of pile number 3. So let's go ahead and get into your readings. Okay, pile number 1. Nice to see you guys here. So if you picked the red Jasper for pile number 1, this is for you guys. Right off the bat, with the red Jasper specifically, I'm getting like a lot of like root chakra, like need to work on your root chakra, your base chakra, anything to do with like your safety, your feeling of needing to be here or having the right to be here rather. It's very earthy, very like solid tone, so just something for you guys to keep in mind. So we'll start with your tarot cards. I believe there was 3, so you guys got the 6 of Wands upright, got the 7 of Cups reversed, we got the Page of Wands upright. You guys have like a lot of forward motion, like a lot of fire energy. You might be a fire sign, but there's a lot of creative energy right now. You guys are kind of at a point where you're like, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? And you're excited and you're exuberant and you're full of energy and you're passionate and you're ready to go at it, but there's something you're missing. There's something you're not paying attention to, and I think with this 7 of Cups reversed, it's some kind of internal work that is not done yet, and I think that's why you're kind of like you're in a moment of like, where am I going? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, you have a lot of options, you have a lot of things that you could possibly do, but I just want to see, because I feel like there's something more specific that wants to come out. Yeah, indecisive, overwhelmed. It's interesting because it's like it's this like staring off into the distance, you know, like, which way do I want to go? Like, you're like fucking ready for battle, you're ready for war, but there's like something you're not paying attention to, there's something you're not seeing. You guys definitely have to take a step back and kind of cool down a little bit. That would make sense. Be realistic about the situation. With this red Jasper, be realistic about the situation. You might be a little bit too idealistic, and you're just not spending enough time kind of uncovering your internal work, like what has to be done with regards to your internal works. You're holding yourself back is really the message that I'm getting. You're the only one who's holding yourself back. And it's a singular figure in all of these. And you just have to understand and realize that, like, you can't just bust through everything. You can't just fucking like push through everything all the time. Sometimes you really do have to stop and like take a moment for yourself and figure out what's going on up in here. So that's what you guys got with your tarot. Now, your deck specifically got a message from the Sacred Rebels deck, and you got Come to Life, come to life. I hope that this is not glary anymore. I'm trying to figure out the angle that I have to hold the cards out so you guys can actually see it. Come to life. It's beautiful. It's this woman painting herself. There's this like little monkey holding like the pot of paint, and this raven watching her doing all of the painting. So let me read some stuff from here for you guys. It's like something's like waiting to kind of come through. You're not paying enough attention to it. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Yeah, so there's like something stirring inside of you. There might be some stuff coming up that you're realizing like you have to work through. There might just be like, you know, the realization that you have like this creative passion, all of this energy, and you want to move forward, you just don't know what direction. It's because you need to spend more time with yourself. And with this, it's almost like saying to me like that you're doing that inner work and you're seeing what has to be done. But realize that it's not all like super dark, you know, it doesn't have to be all super dark and heavy all the time. You can support your own healing process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, which I've been telling everyone to journal lately. That's just been coming through very strong. Journal, figure it out, try it. There's a billion different ways to do it. If you guys have any questions about any sort of journaling, please drop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to help. Do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations, be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. There's like a physicality about what you guys do as part of your healing process. There's a lot coming through about like the body. I'm also getting like sacral chakra, some solar plexus. So you have a lot of work to do with like your lower chakras. Also, again, if you have any questions, you need any suggestions about chakra work, please feel free to ask me. This is really beautiful. And I think, so this is a healing process that I love that these cards have. And I think that it's good to pay attention to this, especially if you're kind of in a stuck space and realizing you have to work through some personal stuff in order to like move forward with like your work and your passions and your creativity. So listen to this whenever you get the chance to and just go through with the process. Lie quietly and play some beautiful music that you love. Allow it to move through your body as though the sound is pure energy and you are as light as air. Let the sound feel good. Let your cells receive the sound energy. Feel the music rattle about in your body as if the sound waves are making your cells vibrate. They are. Let there be life. Get up and move if you wish. If you have emotion arising, be with it, but don't hold on to it. Let it rise and fall as it will. Be in the process as long as it feels right to you. Feeling you have had enough indicates that you have completed the healing process for this oracle. You may wish to repeat this exercise daily for several weeks. If so, choose music that feels right for each time. You can then see the difference this healing process has on your well-being, your energy levels, and the ease in which you access your intuition and feelings. Also note the clarity in what you perceive. You might be surprised at what a little music therapy consciously received can do for you. Yeah. Okay, so some of you are really tuned into music. Some of you really get like a lot of healing and help through music. So that's beautiful and awesome. And the next card that you got, your Angels and Ancestor Oracle, is you got Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of healing that you guys are working through. Like tap into, whether you're a guy or a girl, tap into your feminine energy, tap into like some softness. Relax on the whole like go, go, go mentality. You might be a Sagittarius. And just take a big deep breath and like stop and see like what needs to be worked on. So I'm excited to read about the Earth Mother healing energy. All right, the message is allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart To Sky Father, it's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. Yeah, so I feel like you guys you're in this like huge transition phase, this growth phase. You're going through some growing pains. You're like, you physically need to be doing more. You need to allow yourself to come through more. You need to learn how to do some self-nurturing and just a little bit more inquiry. So you got Ask Body. What did I tell you? Ask Body. There's some like physical stuff that y'all have to do. There is some movement that has to be done. There is some, there's a lot. And at the Ask Body card, and I'm not even going to dive into this because I already know, literally ask your body. Talk to your body. Listen to your body. What does it need? What is it begging for you to give it or to do? Like, I literally today, no joke, I like, in my head, it was screaming. I was like, I need water. I need water. I need water. And I fucking drove. I was only like 5 minutes away from home. Drove home and filled up my water bottle and drank the whole thing. Whatever. YouTube, you know what? So this is extremely important to you right now. Talking to your body, learning how to listen to your body. That could be another reason why your chakras are so unbalanced and that you're in such like a go state. Like, you have to take some sort of rest day. You have to do some self-nurturing. You have to allow yourself to feel in your body a little bit more. I get the feeling that you're like super up here, like in your brain a lot, just doing a lot of thinking. Be a little bit more physical lately. Talk to your body and listen to it. Let's put you over here. All right, and then you got Transformation. Whoa. Yeah, y'all are going through something. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Ooh, boy. Yeah, so it's no wonder you're feeling like stuck and weird and like all sorts of out of whack. It's just a lot going on. And every time I get this card, I feel it. I fucking feel it. So you guys probably do too. You're probably like, yep, I'm going through, like, my whole body shifting and changing. Like, there's a lot. All right, things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. I see that you have awareness of whatever this transition is that you're going through, and that's why, like, the Seven of Cups is reversed. It's just meant to be flipped. It's just saying, like, here's what you have to work on. Here's some inner stuff that you have to do. You have all the right tools. You have the right energy. You just need to, like, accept that you're in a transition phase and allow this change to happen and flow with it and not fight it so much. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode, to choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. You can't make this shit up. All right, so what I would love for you guys to do is just take a moment and kind of envision this card. It says in here that you need to hold it. Obviously, you can't hold it. But it says, hold the card to your heart and say, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. I'm going to read it one more time. You can say it with me. You can say it on your own, whatever. Say it so that you're allowing it in your world. You are speaking it into existence. I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. Awesome. All right, and then you guys got, I have so many books. You guys got the Crystal Spirit of Moldavite. Wow. Okay. Some big spiritual work going on here. Moldavite, which I have yet to work with, apparently is a very, very special stone. So I am excited to see what comes out. Essential meaning, transformation. Just going to reiterate. Transformation. First word in this book for Moldavite. Transformation. You guys are going through it right now. Be gentle with yourself. Accept that it's happening. Be gentle. You're going to get through it. Rebirth through fire. Initiation and opening to new experiences. Revitalization and renewal. Wow. Yeah. Come to life. Like earth. You guys are just, you need to get grounded. You need to get physical. Like, you know, listen to your body. Do you need some more movement? Do you need yoga? Do you need to go work out? Go hike. Get outside. Get outside. There's so much green and earth in these cards. It's like begging you to get outside. Oh boy. New doors open and you cross the threshold. It can be exhilarating to know that you are stepping out of the old and into a new self, ready for the unexpected gifts that come with this initiation. Moldavite Spirit's message is to know that as you walk through an open door, you are being reborn in a sense. For you will be different once you have made a conscious choice to say goodbye to what was. Yeah, you need to let go of some shit. There's stuff that has to be let go of, and if it is like childhood trauma or just past stuff or past patterns, it's like, let it go, move forward. Like, you guys have all of this like forward motion, high energy, high passion. Like, you're ready to do it. You just have to let go of this other stuff. Rebirth always involves tension and struggle and like confusion and all this stagnancy and shit. Crystals can only form if there's plenty of pressure to change. If you are frustrated or uncomfortable, know that relief is on the way, so just focus on what is happening as a better tomorrow begins to reveal itself. Your passage into the new is assured, so be present, be open, be ready for healing to take place. Crazy. This new experience requires a new you, in a sense, and you that recognizes that you belong here. What did I say about the root chakra message? That you truly can let go of the old. You are so loved, and the conscious universe is so proud of you. I think that's beautiful. I feel like you also need the prosperity message. The appearance of Moldavite Spirit is a sure sign that you are closing the door on the past in some way and stepping into a new one, ready for what lies ahead. You will not be alone, and you will encounter many signs that you have what you need and that your foundation is strong. You may feel a little shaky right now. After all, you are not used to this territory, but you've passed the audition, so to speak, and are ready to step into the prosperous life you deserve. That's so wonderful and exciting. You guys just have to like keep working through the work, keep doing the work, and you're gonna be fine. And the last card you got is an animal spirit energy, and you got the hawk. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Hawks might be really symbolic for you guys, so just keep an eye out for them, because when you see them, that'll be like a positive sign for you. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course, which is what I feel like y'all are going through. So when this energy is in balance, you see clearly and you're intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much and is suspicious. To bring into balance, a perspective shift. Always understand that things are happening for you and not to you. Case in point, point blank. I hope that this reading was helpful for you guys. I hope that this gave you some guidance, and I'm like just amazed at how well this all tied together. So yeah, whenever you get this, hope it resonates with you. I'm sending you a lot of love and healing vibes. You're going to get through it. It's a very strong, positive, clear message, so that's very exciting. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out my first video, please do. It's for the fall of 2020, so whenever you watch this, that's when the first video was made for. But yeah, so I also do this on a donation basis. So if you guys feel so inclined, I have everything listed down below in the description. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, group number 2, how's it going? This is for you guys if you picked the Citrine stone or just group number 2. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strong messages coming through for you guys. There's a few cards in here that, there is one specific card in here that none of the other decks got, so I'm interested to read into that and see what's coming out for you guys. So your tarot, Judgment's coming out for everyone lately. Wow. You guys are like stepping into like such a powerful space in your life. This is really wildly awesome. This is such a cool message. Wow. So basically what I'm getting, so you guys, I'll just show you real quick. You got Judgment upright. The Queen of Wands also upright. Got Page of Cups. And we have the 3 of Swords reversed, which I love to see. I love to see the 3 of Swords reversed because it's, I want to see if there's a few specific keywords that maybe like aren't coming to my mind, but I had to dig into that one a little bit. So what's interesting is that you guys are realizing that there's like this phoenix moment, right? Like this like rebirth through fire, this you know, realizing like things about yourself and just letting stuff go. You know, the 3 of Swords specifically with this deck is kind of asking like, you know, are you still holding on to something by any chance? Like you're doing great. You have incredible like healing and forward motion energy, especially with the Queen of Wands. Like you guys are getting ready to step into something so big. And most of these readings have been a lot to do with like ourselves as individuals lately, so I guess that's why they're kind of pushing the point home a little bit. You know, they're saying like listen to your intuition, listen to all your thoughts about yourself, tune in, meditate more, start asking some questions. Like even though you think you let go of something, like what might you be holding on to that you haven't truly let go of yet? You know, you made the decision and you started doing the work, but there's still like something that's holding on, but it's still like you're in the process of releasing it, which is why I love seeing this, because it's like you're learning. It's a huge learning experience. And then with the Page of Cups, it's like you, by doing all of this work and by stepping into this energy, this like bright, big energy, lions might be really like a good symbol for you guys. Those are specifically standing out. Some of you are Cancers watching this, some Leos, but I'm just getting such a strong vibe of like you, like it's just so beautiful. Like you guys are just really stepping into yourselves and like your passion and your creativity, and with the Page of Cups, it's like you're inviting in like all this new stuff. You're like, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to like, you know, it might be like specifically a relationship. Like you're really opening yourself up to like a new situation, a new relationship. That's kind of coming through here. Maybe that's like a little bit more work you have to do, is like, okay, well, if something isn't happening like right away or right now, like what else do I have to let go of and learn before I can totally and completely receive this? So those are the messages I'm getting from your tarot. Oh, we have one more. King of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Yeah, what are you guys not paying attention to? What are you not seeing? I kind of get the feeling like you're a little blindfolded to something right now, like something is a little too good to be true, and that's why you're being asked to listen to yourself a little bit more. Be a little bit more honest with yourself. Dig a little bit deeper. Figure out what needs to be looked at a little bit more. And that's going to help upright this energy. Something, yeah. It's like you're not, it's like saying like you're not ready for everything just yet. Like your energy is like, yes, give it to me, but the universe knows it's like you're not ready yet. You still have a little bit of something going on that you need to like let go of and clear and everything. So that's their message for you. Now you also got an Angels and Ancestors card, which is Summer. It's the bee. Bask in joy and light. The bee energy has been outrageous lately. Bees and spiders have been coming up left and right. But they're just, that's such a beautiful, magical sign, Summer. Bask in joy and light. I feel like something specifically happened over this summer that is what you guys might be like inquiring about. That might be what's coming through here. So summer could be very specific to some of you. Rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light and into manifestation. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, that is very like, it's about manifesting. It's the freaking Citrine. That's like totally just Queen of Wands, like fire, project energy, abundance, manifestation. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy, for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in full bloom, animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights, and people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine and being lifted energetically by light and warmth. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and to not rush forward. Because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position, or is the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming of summer will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So that could be the other thing too, is it could be oncoming. Could be this coming summer, whatever it is that you like want to work on or that you're ushering in, if it's this new relationship or like wanting to be in a new relationship. Just continue to stay open, but continue to be aware of like what you still have to work on, because they're being very specific of like there's something you have to let go. Other than that, like there's this flood of like good warm energy coming in, and you guys are definitely manifesting a lot. So that's for sure coming to fruition. What the fuck? You can't make this up. You can't make this up. See the bee? Do you see the other bee? Oh my god. There's something new. There's like some ideas that you guys have. There's like some really magical energy in the works for y'all. The synchronicity is just insane right now. Okay, you got transmute. I am beside myself. I am absolutely beside myself. Oh my god. And I'm already, before I even read too far into this, seeing that whatever it is, whatever kind of like dark thing or whatever you're still kind of holding on to that needs to be let go, it's saying it needs to be let go so that you can like, it's literally transmuting the dark into the light. It's allowing that stuff to live and be free and gone and create space for more goodness in your life. But God, that's wild. Within you lies the ability to take dense energy and turn it into a lighter and higher vibration. You can do this in response to constricting situations, difficult relationships, or blockages within your internal landscape. Sometimes we do not need to consciously work at the issue, but simply have the intention of doing so. This card is an invitation to identifying that which needs to shift and creating a sacred container for what you want to transmute. Do some journaling work, guys. Do some internal work. It's there for you. It's definitely there for you. Interesting. So Lady's Mantle is the plant that's coming through as like the healing energy for you guys. Morning dew has always been revered as a magical substance. So when ancient alchemists saw how Lady's Mantle held morning dew on her petals and leaves, they named her Alchemilla. Sometimes we know a truth but are unable to fully grasp and integrate it. This is where Lady's Mantle shines. Call upon her when you need help transmuting that which you know into something you can embody. Interesting. So some of y'all might be like into plants. Do some research on that plant and understand its symbolism and like what it is and how it functions and everything, and that might give you like, that might spark some ideas for you. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Oh, see, I love this because we start getting deeper and deeper and deeper. I feel like the tarot cards are just like, you know, they're like, all right, like here's, you know, here's the thing, and then all these other cards that I pulled for you guys are just like freaking going balls deep over here. Align your life. Yeah, what? Ooh, what's not working, guys? What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, evolution, and growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who you truly are. To surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you pulled this card, you are being called to let go of who you once were or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now. To and courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. What in your life is not aligned or needs change? It's a good question, but y'all know it's there. All right, so your crystal message that you got is Amber. Healing family patterns, releasing karma, preserving the wisdom gained by lessons from the past. Okay. There really might be some stuff, and I also think like now the judgment card's coming through pretty clear. There might be some stuff that what's being held on to is karmically related, and you're realizing that there are things that like you just need to let go of in order to move forward with your life because they're not yours. You have all of this like crazy good energy, and it's just asking you to like release stuff, what's not yours, like get rid of it and move forward. So in romantic relationships, we always have a choice to stay or go, to learn and grow, or to move on to a new partnership. If you want to have a different sort of relationship the next time around, Amber Spirit's message to you is clear. Explore your family relationships. The nuggets of wisdom you mine will help you avoid repeating the pain of the past in your partnerships today and in the future. Find these hidden gifts of wisdom and strength so that you may enjoy the loving partnership you deserve. There's something that has to be broken with regards to like your relationship stuff for sure. And you guys also got an archetype card. You got Thanatos, which I'm already like, oh boy. Well, I knew this was going to happen at some point, but it cut me off. Damn, that's frustrating. All right, well, I'm just going to reread it. So I started to explain the Thanatos card to you guys. And this basically symbolizes death. This is death. And it's asking you to realize the heaviness of life, really. Like, I feel like, not that this is like a frivolous, like light-hearted reading, but, you know, you guys are very focused on, you know, oh, like what needs to change in my life? What do I need to let go of? What's out of alignment? What's not mine? And these are all pertinent and specific things for you to be looking into. However, you're being pushed. You're being pushed to wake up to your spirituality a lot more and start to discover the reality of what's around you, and the reality of death, and the reality of, you know, people physically dying, or like phases of your life ending, you know, like not just the superficial stuff, but like the serious stuff. And then you also got the unicorn spirit energy, which is all about, you know, the third eye chakra and like the realness of the unicorn, and, you know, this like super high like spirituality. So it's just very interesting that it's tying up the reading with all of that. It's like, yeah, here's all of, you know, here's all the good stuff. But also, wait, real quick, we need you to contemplate like the concept of death and like higher spirituality. So I feel like you guys are being called to really do some deep digging, to really spend some time like understanding like the opposites of the world that we live in. Like, I feel like a lot of readings lately are getting that. It's like, you know, truly waking up to like your spirituality, and like all of the unseen and unknown things that are out there that aren't talked about too much. You guys are being pushed to look at that more, for sure. For sure. But I digress. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this resonated with y'all. Please comment down below and let me know. You know, I do take donations. I do all this YouTube stuff in my spare time, and it does take a lot of time. So if you feel so inclined, that information's below as well. You can book individual readings with me. If you go on Instagram, you can find me at Raw Healing Tarot, and we can do that. I think that's it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. All right, what's up, pile number 3? Welcome to your reading. This is for you guys if you pick 3, or if you picked by crystal, it's the green Aventurine. So we're going to go ahead and get started with your tarot cards. You guys got the Wheel reversed, 8 of Arrows, 2 of Bows, and the Moon. Okay, so what I'm getting from this for you guys, with the Wheel in reverse, the message here is like, here's what you have to do in order to start like altering your course and moving into like the life that you want. You guys are currently going through some sort of struggle. Something's really difficult. I feel like it's a job related thing, and you know, you almost feel like a decision had to be made that you didn't really get to have a say in. And with the Moon upright, it's like you're gonna learn, you're gonna understand and know like why everything happened the way it happened, and that's what's going to like flip the wheel upright. But you have to understand that, you know, this is just, you might be a Taurus if you're watching this. Might be a Taurus. Something happened. It might not have even been to you. It might have been to someone really close to you. It might have been a spouse or a significant other. Lost a job, or is dealing with something really difficult, and feeling like they don't have the ability to make a decision, feeling like they don't have the ability to get out of it. And that's not true. You almost have to just do some like truth searching, truth seeking, you know, do some deep diving. This could be you, or for someone else in your life, for sure. But that's like a very short and strong message. So whoever needed to get this, like, this will be applying to like a lot of different people at different times. But yeah, it's very short and to the point. It's like, do the digging, figure it out, mostly just to assuage yourself, and so you can kind of release and let go and understand that, like, whether this is you or the other person involved, because for some of you, I feel like it's someone else who's close to you in your life. Just know that you always have a choice. You always have a choice, no matter what. Even if you feel like you don't. Take a step back and realize, like, no, I do. I'm the one who chooses how I handle something and how I react to something. So that's going to be a really big lesson for you guys coming up. And you got Shiva. So you're the only pile that got one of these yogic path cards. Where? Here we go. So I'm going to dig into this a little bit for you guys. It's very interesting. Ooh, like right at the end here. Okay. God of destruction and rebirth. It is happening for you, not to you. I think I literally said this in all the other ones, but whatever it is, it's happening for a reason, and it needs to happen. You are truly on a yogic path. Shiva is referred to as Adiyogi, the first yogi ever. He attained enlightenment and abandoned himself in an ecstatic dance atop the Himalayas. When his ecstasy went beyond movement, he became utterly still. People could not understand his switch between ecstatic movement and stillness and thought him mad. However, 7 students wanted to learn how he was moving past physical limitations. This is how he began teaching yoga. Shiva planted the seed of yoga into the human mind. Pulling Shiva represents moving past the limitations from your society, body, mind, or ego. It represents doing the inner work to evolve. It is also a call to service, to teach others your wisdom so they too can become liberated. You always have a choice. You are a truth seeker too. Like, you are someone who is genuinely interested in learning for the sake of learning and for the sake of like the betterment of everyone else. So that's a pretty strong message, and that's really awesome. So for your ancestors and angels card, you got Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. There's some kind of message about some self-love here, and you guys did pick the green Aventurine, so it's heart chakra, something's going on in here too. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. It's a really beautiful card, and I feel like for some of you, this is resonating very strong as like a signifier for self-love, like there needs to be more self-love. Continuing onward, sorry. You are lovable and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you're finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself a credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. So that message, I feel like, is for some of you, like specifically. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because there's definitely like very clear message here, and this might be outstanding for some people. You also got Reclaim. You definitely need to do some, like, I think this could, for some of you, this really could be about self-love. You need to reclaim your power, your individuality, your sense of like knowing and intuition, and knowing that like you have the power to make decisions. You have like this power of like extreme movement and complete stillness and destruction and rebirth. Like you have so much power, and there's a lot of red in the cards too. So between like, having all this coming from like a loving, knowing place, and also like your base, your root chakra, like I'm here to fuck shit up and get stuff done, like reclaiming that energy. I want to see if anything sticks out specifically for that, because I feel like there's something. Yeah, fire. Oh yeah. Okay, so animal medicine with this card is the panther. To see a panther live is often accompanied with a feeling of awe at how at home it appears in its body, environment, and movement. Panther has an overwhelming aura of confidence. It may be laying or sauntering, but it can spring into action in a split second. Panthers are also incredibly solitary animals. They live, hunt, and travel alone. The work of reclamation can also be a lonely journey. It can also be filled with doubts and questions. Panther can teach us how to reclaim our wisdom and medicine with power, grace, confidence, and an appreciation of our solitude. Some of you might be going through a breakup. This doesn't seem super emotional to me, but for some people I know it might not be all about emotion. And that could be why, like, I keep getting that there's, like, a partner involved or someone else involved. Like, you could be going through, like, a really crazy, intense breakup. And however it ended was, like, not the way you wanted it to. It didn't go the way you wanted it to. And you will, like, learn about the truth of the situation. And the truth will almost set you free in this case. Now that I'm looking back, because this, like, was not meant for you. It was just not meant for you. You're meant to be in a space and time where you're stepping into your power, stepping into some more self-love and reclaiming yourself. That message is definitely for someone very specific. Ooh. You got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Wow. Everyone is like waking up and I'm super stoked and here for it. This is so exciting. Everyone's getting a very like intuitive psychic like in their readings lately. So you guys are really meant to be like doing your thing right now for sure. Okay. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet, and as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's mission. The moon is also very like, it's all about intuition and like spirituality and everything. So that might be another reason why this whole situation with like your significant other or whatever the case may be like ended, because you had to clear space for yourself to really learn more about yourself and tap in. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. This had to happen so you can step into your own power, reclaim your own power, reclaim this self-love. This is huge. This is really beautiful. And it's also like once you do that, you're going to be able to like really, really, really connect with this soul tribe. Because we're all here. Let me tell you, we're here. It's happening. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. So I want you guys to repeat this. It says, hold the card to your heart, but you can't do that, so it's fine. But repeat after me. I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. That's beautiful. That's so exciting and awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. All right, and then you got two more cards. You got, remember that stone you picked? That's also the card you got. I did not plan this. I shuffled the cards, I put them in a pile, and then I put the stones on top. So, green Aventurine. It's a lot of love and luck coming for you. Oh, this is so exciting. Luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, and new opportunities. Okay. Possibilities for experiences your soul craves are everywhere, offering new opportunities to help you find your purpose. The gate to the field of infinite potential is always open, for the conscious universe wants you to enjoy the bounty that exists in the realm of possibility and bring it into form through the power of co-creation. Cast fears and regrets aside, says the green Aventurine spirit, for you are much loved, and the conscious universe wants to give you all that you desire. The universe is always dreaming up new ways to bring you what you need and help you experience well-being, joy, and fulfillment. So the relationship message. Beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities, the field where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green Aventurine spirit calls you to recognize that there is no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering loving support and acceptance. So never settle for less than you deserve. The conscious universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love, and make sure there are many fish in the sea, along with all manner of creatures. Starfish, dolphins, you get the point. Open to possibility, and the love you seek will show up for you. So the right one will come in. Interesting. Meditation with this stone cultivates a feeling of balance and non-attachment, allowing us to easily become calm and heart-centered. Heart Guardian. If you are going through a breakup and you need to take this time for yourself, Aventurine could be a really, really great stone for you to work with and have right now. And then you got the dragonfly. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Just wrapping up this reading in like such a nice, polite way. Hey, Master of Light, Illusion, and the Mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind. Before I was so rudely interrupted by a dead battery. Considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Calming stone. So when in balance, sees clearly, joyful and magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. The last few things I said already were that I am a certified meditation practitioner. So if you guys have any questions on like breathwork, meditation stuff, please comment down below. If this resonates with you, if this makes sense to you, like, please let me know. I love to hear about everyone's experience. I do accept donations because I do all of this YouTube stuff like in my free time, and it does take a lot of time. So all of that information is in the description. You can book individual readings with me. Right now I'm doing that through Instagram. You can find me at Raw Healing Tarot. And I think that's my spiel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this message finds you well. And I will see you in the next video.